threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
Oh, man.
We're here today to bring you a message.
What's the message?
It's a question and answer message. We're going to give you the answers.
Mindless Banter 101.
101.
101.
This is like
This is the
Mindless
basic.
Banter for dummies.
For dumb. Well, all of ours pretty much are. It is what it
This
is.
is the first class you've taken on
Yeah.
Mindless Banter.
Welcome to it.
101.
Q&A. I know this is kind of another Q&A because we had the ladies on last week, but that was for them.
Enough question answering.
Gosh,
Get on with the episodes.
So we got another one
Yeah.
just to keep us on schedule.
Yeah.
I got a schedule and I got to keep it.
I like it. All right. I love the question answer.
I do too,
episodes.
man. You guys send in lots of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Make me think.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's good for
Speaking of thinking,
us. Yeah.
do you ever think about medical preparedness when
haven't.
you're getting ready for prepping?
I haven't. Preffing?
should.
Sound like you said preffing.
We read up preference.
Preffing.
But don't forget your self-reliant medical care.
Yeah.
It's a huge deal, and it's important to know, and there's a good way that you can just have a little cheat sheet.
Oh.
It's the Prepper's Medical Handbook.
I love cheat sheets.
Yeah. It's by noted wilderness medicine expert and survivalist William W. Forgy. He's smart, and he's a survivalist.
He's the best.
Yeah. He provides the basis of prevention, identification, and long-term management of those survivable medical conditions that you don't remember. You just look to the book.
I don't remember
It
jack,
can teach
man.
you, and you can keep referring back to it.
Yeah.
It's got a really nice, organized structure that just gets you to the point quickly, and it's easy to read. It doesn't have weird medical jargon. It's just a great book. It really is. And I look at it often because it has a lot of nice medical medicine, wilderness medicine advice in it.
Yeah.
That, like, because most of the time, even in day to day, like I'll run into something like that you just don't see on a regular basis. And I'm at home. It's usually a neighbor or something. I'm like, oh, this book has been helpful. So you can get your own. You can go to the preppersmedicalhandbook.com or you can go to amazon.com.
Beautiful.
The Prepper's Medical Handbook, and you need it in your bug out bag.
Yeah,
You're going to love this book.
Go
It's the
get it.
best book you ever had.
Well, question and answer time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get it done. And we took our first one from the man,
Himself.
the man,
The door
the
lover.
doorman himself, Angelo Amador Jr. Amador. He says, if this were Zombieland, what would be your Twinkie? You asking about my Twinkie, Angelo? That's weird.
Question.
It's weird. What snack would you crave the most? Is that funny, Cam?
It is funny to me.
Okay. What snack would you crave the most?
I had to think about this, but honestly, it probably just goes back to just plain old Lay's.
I
like
think I
the
could've guessed
non-flavored one, just the regular ones.
Just the normal.
You could guess it.
Yellow.
Shut your
I
face.
said I know you. I know you like
Just
the Lay's.
plain, simple, not a lot of flavor.
So if I'm picking chips, those are usually the ones I pick.
They're
too.
so good.
I like either like plain Lay's or baked Lay's. I like them both.
The baked are really good.
They're both great.
Yeah, they're good.
But yeah, no, that's
Band-Aid just fell off.
Ew.
I'm going to bleed out.
Yeah, I'm just eat this real quick. That's my snack.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, plain Lay's chips are great.
Yeah.
They go with everything.
They do.
You allowed to dip them with
Dip
stuff.
them in chocolate. You can.
No, you can.
You really could.
You can eat cottage cheese with them
Yeah.
if you wanted.
They're nice.
Put
They're
them on a sandwich.
spoon and the potato at the same time.
The potato spoon. It's
great.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just like just the plain Lay's.
So we would be like
I
hunting
think I
around,
crave those.
looking for the Lay's trucks.
Yeah,
That's
would.
what
I
would be happening.
Totally.
Yeah. So I had to think about this too. It was really hard because I'm not much of a snack guy. So if I'm going, no, but I mean,
I'm just kidding.
but I mean that's not the thing I crave the most. If I'm gonna crave something like that, I really love kettle corn. Like if I'm at night, like watching a movie, I want some buttery sweet kettle corn. That's my stuff.
Yeah.
So I would be looking for that. But
I didn't like kettle corn for a long time, and now I really like it.
You really like it?
It's good stuff.
Good. Me too.
I got some kettle corn at the corn maze,
That's the best.
and it was so good.
Yeah, that stuff's the best. That's almost like too good.
Yeah. It's got something in it.
Yeah, it's got something in it. It's heroin,
Yeah.
probably.
Turned you into a monster.
Ketamine, I don't know. Something good. But other than that, really, it's this. Like, I love a bubbly drink, no matter what it is.
Okay.
As long as I don't have
Across the
sugar
board,
in it.
bubbly.
Bubbly.
That's true. I do crave that too.
Like, I crave it so much. It's soda, energy drink, fizzy water.
That burn.
Oh, gosh.
That burn in your
I
throat.
need it.
It does feel way more refreshing than just straight cold water.
It does.
I don't know what it is.
It's like I can't drink enough water because I'm like, this is whatever.
Where's the bubbles?
Where are my bubbles? It's like that meme you sent me the other day. The guy's like in the desert and he's dying.
He's
of
like
thirst.
crawling on all fours, and
He crawls right past a fizzy water stand.
he has like water and he's crawling to it, and then as below it, it shows fizzy water and he just crawls past it.
Yeah, it crawls right past.
Yeah.
I love me some fizzy water.
Just straight water. I'm not a big fan, but anything
I love it.
fizzy
Yes.
that's not just plain water.
Yeah, fizzies. So I'd be looking, and that's the bad thing. It's because it's gonna lose its fizz eventually.
It is.
You know,
That's depressing. To
that
think
is.
about.
Like that's the worst thing.
It's
Although
flat drinks.
I could probably find enough of those CO2 cartridges for like because I have one at home.
That's an apocalyptic business there.
I know.
Fizzifying.
I make my
everything.
own fizzy water at home.
Yeah.
I have one of the
I do too.
soda stream
Never
things.
use it.
So
But I don't drink just straight water. And the syrups, like I got one that I don't know, it's gross. I don't like it.
your
I've had a
wife
hard
gave
time
us
finding-
some that you didn't like.
Did you like any of those?
Yeah, I drank them. Yeah, I like it.
Tastes like sucker, like the stuff you pour into like hard suckers to make flavor. I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
this doesn't go well with anything.
That's funny.
Got like a weird.
I drank it.
It's
I
nail
don't know.
polish, by the way. Did you know that's what I gave
It
you?
was pretty good. Not my favorite.
The acetone's weird taste.
Got a weird like acetone aftertaste. It was odd. Yeah.
Yep, that's good stuff.
Thanks, Angelo.
All right. What if they're wrong? Asks, if a true apocalyptic event happens, would you really want to survive? Aside from the fantasy of TV and movies, it'd probably be a pretty crappy time.
So is this my wife asking this question? Because it kind of feels like it.
Did sound like a
Yeah, it did, huh?
Kobe's wife.
Yeah, she's all about that. She's like, I don't know if it gets hard at all. I'm just done. I'm checking out. It's over with.
Really?
That's what she
Is that
said.
what she says?
Yeah, kind of.
If it gets hard, I'm out.
Keep it wrinkly, boy. No, like she has that same sort of thing. Like if it's gonna get difficult, then she's just out. She doesn't want to deal with it, right? Like,
Yeah.
but
I think most people are kind of that way.
I guess, but I don't understand that. Like
I don't either.
I thought humans were supposed to be bred with this like will to live in them, like in their soul. Like, don't you want to
We've
live?
had too many conveniences, man.
I know.
It's rough.
Like,
when I go camping, I'm like, man, when can I get home, take a shower? And
I can't get
sleep in a nice bed?"
DoorDash. Life isn't worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. But I mean, I understand it, but no, I have a
But
will
you
to
see
live.
it, man.
Yeah, you
During
definitely see it.
COVID, the suicide rate went up a ton. So
Yeah, no, I get it. But here's the thing, though. If I can somehow continue to be with my family, I want to live somehow.
that is a big difference. Like
Right?
if you lost your family,
If I lost my family, then okay, whatever.
yeah,
Fizzy water ain't gonna do it for me.
Is he
I
gonna
gotta have
replace it?
something else. But like, if I can still be with my family, and it's not just like me and a bunch of mutated monsters.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna try and live somehow.
I agree. I'm the same way. I don't think that I would be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Everything's inconvenient. It will suck, and it'll be a huge adjustment.
Yeah.
But I think like in a way, like some of the simplicity in life would come back, and you'd be like,
Dude.
it's actually kind of better.
I feel like that's part of the reason that I am drawn to anything like apocalyptic.
Me too.
Because like it's just getting rid of all the extra shit.
It would suck, and you would miss
Yeah.
it. But once you got kind of used to it, you'd be like, man, it's better.
Simple.
Because
And-
look at the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like you see those kids in Africa that have nothing, and they're like dancing
Dancing,
and super
yeah.
happy, kicking a little
Yeah.
ball around that's just like wadded up plastic bottles.
I know. It is
They're just happier.
and
They
we're
don't
sitting on
have
our
the-
couch scrolling through Netflix. There's nothing to watch. Life isn't worth
Right.
living.
Yeah.
Right. But and then you're just like stressed out about having to go to work and bills and all this other crap that doesn't really matter. It's all made up.
Yeah.
Everything we do is made up.
Yeah.
This is fake. It doesn't have to be this way. All we need to do is
Yeah.
eat and breathe and drink water
True.
to live. All this other
Yeah.
crap is just made up and it just causes anxiety. Obviously, there's fun things.
There are.
There's a
some
lot
great
of good
things.
stuff.
But I think a lot of our stress would be alleviated.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's also going to be
when
stressful.
you're only thinking about your food and water.
That's also the thing. Like, it's going to be hard because you got to eat and you got to find food and you got to stay alive.
Yeah.
But
I'm willing to take the chance.
Me too.
I want to see how it's going to go.
I want to see how it all ends.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I get it, though.
Yeah. It's going to suck.
But I also don't
It
get
would
it.
suck.
Yeah.
It's going to suck.
This
is guaranteed to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can see why people are like, I'm going to check out.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I want to see how it goes. Plus, if there's less population, you know, I'll go turn on my own rides at Lagoon or Six Flags.
That's right. Yeah.
No lines.
No. Hashtag no lines. Nowhere to post this.
It's the only thing I'm looking forward to is theme parks.
I'm going to think if we can get through the first blast, think of what Lagoon's going to be like.
I'm going to be on a ride all day.
I'm going to be, I
ain't even get off that roller coaster.
I'm going to hit go on that thing and jump in.
Number one plan. It's like, that's plan A.
I haven't figured out how to get off the ride yet.
Get through the first blast.
Yeah.
We're golden.
Yeah, we're golden. All right, this one came from Callum Darby, 1997.
How old are you?
Were
you born in 97?
Were you born that year or did you graduate?
Yeah.
Because that's
you get married in that year.
Yeah.
Nobody puts their marriage on there.
Your married year.
2006.
Kobe 2004. That's the year I got married.
2006. That when you're born? Nah, heck no.
Hey, when I got hitched.
It's when the world all came together for me.
That's when my life was complete. Right there.
That's the start of the end for me.
No, but she says, or he says, I don't know. Is this a guy or a girl? Hey, guys, I have a 3-month-old baby.
Callum sounds pretty, I don't know, actually.
These days, you just
what
don't know.
What you going to
Callum? What's Callum?
He looks like a little boy, a little girl. What you going to call him?
Callum. Okay. What you call him? Callum.
You name that kid, yeah, what you going to call him? I'm going to name him Callum.
I didn't have a name yet, but you just said something. Spark an idea.
Callum.
Hey, guys, I have a 3-month-old baby. Cool. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What baby supplies would you stock up on if there was a long-term bug-in situation? Love the podcast and keep those hairy beehole safe. Stay survived. P.S. Shout out to my beautiful partner, Taylor, and baby Willow.
Baby Willow.
It's a good name.
That is a good name. I like that name.
Great movie.
And see, it's even more confusing. Taylor can go both ways.
Yeah, Taylor can.
Yeah, so we have no idea.
We don't know who's who here.
Yeah, but
doesn't matter. It's all about Baby Willow anyways.
That's true. That's exactly right.
That's where the focus is.
This is the question.
Baby Willow. Anyways, congrats. You made a baby. Good job.
Yeah.
Might be 2 boys, might be 2 girls, might be a boy and a girl. We don't know.
Willow could go both ways.
Willow can be either.
Wow.
I know. It's pretty cool. Here's the thing, though. It's been a while since I had a baby. It's been a fortnight or two. I can't remember what them babies need. I just remember they pee and poo and they cry and sleep.
Yeah.
But I know you got to have formula unless you're doing the boob feeding. And you got to have butt cream.
The boob method.
I don't know. Using the nipple method or are you using the formula? I can't remember how this goes.
You go natural latex. Which one are you doing?
Yeah. Either or.
Don't matter.
Don't matter. You got to have formula, you got to have butt cream, you got to have diapers, and you got medicines.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Is there anything I'm missing there?
No, I remember doing this podcast when we had a little kid.
Baby Willow.
Just thinking of all those things, it does stress you out. You're just like, man, you got to supply for this baby. This is confused. This is complicated
and confusing.
The formula is going to be a big one because we saw that go. That was a problem during COVID.
For sure.
COVID was unavailable. Formula was unavailable. COVID was out.
They're all out of COVID. Had to order it in.
That is part of the conspiracy. We didn't get enough infected. We need another order of COVID.
I didn't want to tell you this, but we're out of COVID 100%.
China, we need some more. Send it on over.
And the Chinese are taking all our COVID. We're going to have to order some in.
We're back order on COVID. It's a problem.
I just gave the last 2 in the back room to some employees, so you're going to have to wait.
I gave some to his family, and I took some from my family.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This guy, I don't know what kind of stories are running.
I don't know how I would turn it into this kind of person.
This
but
guy he's out of
all the
COVID.
COVID managers sound like this.
Yeah.
But yeah. So formulas and then liquid forms of medications is a big deal. Trying to crush up pills, you just know what you're doing there. And then
I'm good at crushing up pills.
Cereals and treats and stuff like that. But baby diapers, that was another thing that I'd worried about. So
Baby diapers?
I looked into like
Adult diapers or baby diapers?
baby diapers, not the big boy diapers.
You can use big boy diapers
You
on
could.
babies.
You
You,
totally
just gotta
could.
duct tape them
Just
a little bit.
Strap it around their shoulder.
That's not a bad
It's a
thing.
onesie diaper. That's actually a better
I
idea
know, the whole thing.
because that shoots out their back
Oh my gosh.
all the time. They're
That's
like,
the worst. You watch baby Willow's gonna poop all over.
Yeah.
All over her back.
why
or
don't they
his
have
back.
a full back diaper?
I don't know.
Full back.
You are just a halfback or a fullback.
Yeah, I order the fullbacks. My kids are big boys. They shoot it up their
They're
back.
going to be on the football team, we guarantee it. And we got fullback diapers.
You don't want crap. You don't want to add up their back. But
Fullback.
I had looked into like cloth diapers and how to manage that and kind of had a little plan, but never got to that point. I know
Thank
my
goodness.
brother was weird enough and did that.
Yeah.
Soaking them and washing them out in a bucket. I'm like, dude, we're in America.
We're in America. We use throwaway diapers.
Landfill over there is getting bigger.
Yeah.
We contribute to it. But anyways, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all that stuff. Think about the diapers. Think about the things that are convenient that you're gonna have to figure out a new way around.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different little things.
Don't have another baby. That's the last one. Because if the apocalypse comes, you don't want a baby.
Yeah. Think about birth control to have that because
Yeah.
nobody wants to start the apocalypse off pregnant.
That's the worst.
It's a scary thought.
Yeah, it's always
And you
the
gotta go
worst.
find a doctor and he's gonna charge you all your bullets. You don't want that.
You want to have a baby? You know how many bullets that's going to
It's
cost?
gonna cost 5,000 bullets right there.
5.56 in my pocket. All right.
What about 22? I don't want that crap.
Now, you want a baby? You're going to give me the good stuff.
You want me to cut the umbilical cord? And I want 5.56, boy.
Yeah, get out your Leatherman. I'll get that baby at you. I'll get her done.
No more Tops 9 Butchcraft.
Butchcraft. That's
Butchcraft.
This one came from Tony Mao.
Mow.
He loves cats.
Wow.
Wow. What kind of footwear do you wear every day? Do you have any specific brands or styles that you recommend to someone who wants to be prepared but still comfortable?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to have a horrible answer for you.
I don't have a good answer for this
You're
one.
going to
either.
hate it.
I'm not a big footwear. I put
Big
something.
footwear?
Dang.
What? All right.
Dang, that's a good brand.
I
there,
don't
man.
know. Big footwear.
Claimed. No one take that.
Yeah, copyrighted. Seriously, I wear one of three things every day. Mostly it's a Converse All-Star. This is the
That's
worst.
true. That is a Kobe
worst
shoe.
going into the apocalypse with one of these. It's like the worst shoe you could ever have.
Yeah.
But I've been wearing it for 100 years.
I
I'll
don't know.
wear it
You
till I
could
die.
run super fast. Sandlot, isn't it? What's going on?
I hit the table and it set that off. Now
That was a
we're-
bad joke.
Oh gosh. Yeah, crickets. Yeah, Converse. I don't know. They're not good for anything other than looking like you were cool
Running away
20
from
years
the dog,
ago.
right?
They were-
Wasn't that the Converse on
yeah,
Sandlot?
It was, yeah. The only thing they're good for is looking like you were cool 20 years ago. that's where
It's
that's
a
where I'm
good-looking
stuck
shoe.
in.
I still think it's a good-looking
That's
shoe.
where I'm stuck in. But I also wear like a Vans once in a while, and once in a while I'll wear some Nikes.
Yeah.
None of that's tactical. None of it's great for preparedness, but it is gray, man.
Yeah.
So there's that.
That is true.
So
That
there's
is true.
that.
Yeah.
I think, you go around wearing combat boots or like military style shoes. It's like
Yeah.
someone looks at you like, okay,
Are you going to shoot up the place?
how many 5.56 are in your pocket right now? How many?
Just
Yeah.
walking. It's like, like that creaky boot sound. You're
Yeah.
like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, this guy's nuts. Come here, baby. Come behind me. That guy's going to kill somebody soon.
That's when you're like situational awareness. You're like, where am I going to hide when he starts shooting?
Yeah. Or if like someone starts shooting, I'm getting behind him
Yeah, that's
because he's got a gun on him. I guarantee it.
and a vest. He's
And
probably
a
wearing
vest.
one right now.
Yeah. Full body armor underneath that
Just
sucker.
reach in and pull out his pistols from.
I got your back.
Don't worry. I'll reload your mags.
Once you drop them mags, I got some more for you.
You're just sitting down there.
Fight them off. Sit behind a chair. Here.
Here. It's good.
You're doing a good job.
Loading it. No.
Ow, I stubbed my toe in these Converse. Ow. Are you okay up there?
I can run real fast.
Yeah.
I don't have a better answer for that either. Because I'm not like big into like, man, I'll wear some 5'11" boots, and I don't.
Yeah.
I do have a nice set of North Face boots that are like, they're kind of seasonal, but I think they're made for winter, but I wear them all the time, and I love them. I've had them for like 5 years.
Wear them to church in the summer.
Yeah, I do.
Wear them to the lake.
But anytime I go out in the hills, I usually have these on because they're semi-waterproof, they're comfortable, they've lasted forever, and they're lightweight. So I like a North Face boot, okay?
Yeah.
But then I have some Reebok CrossFit shoes that I like.
Oh, you do CrossFit, huh?
Nope, I just like them.
You just like them.
But I have had the thought process of looking at new shoes of like trail runners or running shoes, just because they're going to last longer. They're going to hold up a little better.
So that's what I have. Like for my outdoor shoe, I have an Under Armour trail running shoe.
Do you?
Yeah. To be honest, they're not the most comfortable.
That's the thing. They're hard. Like the soles are hard, and they're not.
I actually took them a couple of years ago when I.
But
did
you don't have
Kings
to worry
Peak.
about it falling apart.
Yeah,
you're bugging out.
I took them when I went to Kings Peak. They were just okay. I still got a blister. I was thinking like these are going to be great for like a 30-mile hike, right? And I still got blisters, but I've worn them in now, so they're a little bit better. But honestly, like for hiking and stuff, I just like a regular freaking shoe, just like an athletic shoe. I don't like hiking boots. I know that's a sin for hikers. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Everyday wear.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the,
I
just go with like
all
typical
the time.
brands.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crocs all day long.
That's in now. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, my
they're
kids are wearing them.
expensive too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Crap, my kids all have them. That was
Like
probably
there's like
expensive.
one of my kids was showing me like the Lightning McQueen Croc was going for like $150 or something for a regular adolescent size. I'm like, jeez, I ain't buying that, boy. You wear dad's old
Converse.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I cut these irrigating boots down to shoe size. I want you to wear them.
You can have them.
Okay, CDT87. Like a blood count or something?
Cook Dad Titties 87.
Cute dim titties.
Cute them titties 87. Is that the year you were born? Or
that
you graduated?
or when you were married.
Probably when you were married.
If you could choose a different country to the U.S. than the U.S. to be in when SHTF, taking into consideration things like the country's climate, size, resources, population, etc., where would you be? On the same note, what do you think would be the worst countries to be in when SHTF? So having like been in South America, I'll tell you, like anything would grow down there, and there's a lot of natural resources in South
We
America.
had to take our podcast down there.
But there's a lot of people.
Grow the
And
podcast.
there's a lot of crazy people, and the government's chaos. So it's like you have this perfect terrain, and you have this, like, seriously, South America is amazing. But the people there, I don't think I could do it because of that.
Why?
You just get beaten to death. Even nowadays,
Yeah.
you would get murdered.
Yeah.
So, and there's like law, it's just a mess down there, at least in Brazil. If there's any Brazilians, beautiful, amazing country. But it's just scarier. Sorry, it is.
Do you want to know how many times you have to get tapped in jiu-jitsu to be good?
How many times?
A Brazilian times.
That's
Anyways,
a good one.
Move on. That's a jiu-jitsu joke.
We talked about the different locations, like New Zealand and those islands, Iceland, and stuff like that. They're good because they don't have a lot of population, and they're fertile.
Yeah, they are.
And that's what's important.
That's kind of
but they're isolated too.
I'm gonna just mimic what the richest among us are doing. I'm going with the fact that they've probably done their due diligence.
I'm sure they've
spent some time.
They're going to
some
spend
money.
a couple billion.
Yeah.
They
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't just randomly throw a dart at the map and say, do it there.
Yeah.
They've got somebody who looked into it. So I'm probably going to go with someplace like New Zealand. It's remote, it's cut off, it has lots of resources, has a small population.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah. Works for Middle Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Middle Earth.
Even better.
Even better,
The
yeah.
orcs down there.
Exactly. So that's what I'm going to go with. As far as worst countries go, I'm going to probably go just with the most populated countries, India and China.
Mexico.
I don't want to be in those places.
Yeah.
Mexico, yeah, that wouldn't be great either.
Yeah, I put Mexico would be bad just because it's already chaotic.
Yeah.
Nobody, you can't trust anybody.
Mm.
Not that there's not good people. It's just there's a majority of
Can't even trust the water.
No. But yeah, those highly populated areas. Even like Japan and stuff would probably be bad. It's just tons of people there
There's a lot of people.
in a small island. But North Korea would probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. God, they raise big bunnies.
Not a lot of
Big old
infrastructure,
rabbits.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Anyway,
Foodie Rock in Ryan. Foodie Rock in Ryan.
okay.
That's
Foodie
interesting.
Rock Iran.
Foodie Rock in Ryan. What? What's in you, Ryan? If your kids built your bug out bag using only 5 items, what 5 items do you think they would choose? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
So I thought about this for
My
a bit.
kids just put it together. That's basically it, right? If
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just
They put it
their
together.
bag.
They're putting together a bug out bag. What 5 items would they put in? So I'm gonna go with the first one. It's gonna be flaming hot something. Like everything they eat, it's like flaming hot Cheetos, flaming hot Doritos, flaming hot Twinkies. I don't know. It's like everything is flaming hot these days. So that's gonna be the food that's in there probably. There's gonna be an iPhone in there because
Exactly.
they're freaking kids. Crafting supplies. Probably gonna be like glitter and glue and skizzers and paper and string.
Oh, man.
Right? That's going to be in there. There's going to be a book because it's just reading constantly. And then for the drink, there's going to be Mountain Dew. Like, anytime, like, we don't let them have, like, soda very often. And every
But
time.
that's their choice.
If every time it's to some sort of one of those Mountain Dews, like the fancy flavors that they've got, you know.
Oh, right.
That's what they go for.
There's a billion flavors.
Yeah, there is. So that's what's going to be in
Yeah,
there.
mine isn't much different. My kids would go with like paper. Like they do everything with paper.
Yeah.
And so they just take a big old ream of paper. I'm gonna put that in there.
Yeah, that'll keep us survived.
And then an iPad. Lay's pickle chips. Like that's like their favorite thing.
Like the dill pickle flavor
yeah,
stuff. Oh,
they're so
interesting.
good.
I haven't had those.
They're really good. But yeah, that's like their snack of choice. And then they have like world record or fact books. Like I always have a book that's like talking about history or facts or discoveries and things. It's like all of them like that. So they probably have that in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to change that bottom one out.
Okay.
For like a camera of some sort.
Ah.
Like they could be doing their iPad, but they always have their like VTech cameras. I'm always like, here, you could take a better picture with the iPad. No, they're always like everywhere we go, every trip, they have like these cameras and they're taking pictures of everything.
Yeah.
Uncomfortably so.
Like, stop taking pictures of this
stop
stuff.
taking pictures of those people over there.
Getting
But
weird.
it would satisfy them forever.
Yeah.
Like they love taking and videos. Obviously, the cameras that shoot back at them
Yeah.
because they're like, yeah. So that would be it.
That'd be a
that
good
would be what
time.
my kids would do.
I like that.
It's actually not even. This isn't even a scenario that could happen. This is what happens.
Yeah.
When we go on trips, this
Yeah.
is exactly what
What they
pack.
pick. Yeah.
So
It's good.
Dylan 5446. This is different.
Different Dylan.
Yeah, it's a whole
Different one.
What is the funniest joke you know?
I hate when people ask that question.
I do too.
Because like I know some
I have
funny
different
jokes,
jokes that just flow through my brain.
and I'm not really like a
all different
joke person.
I'm not either. I can't retell jokes
It's
for
like
my life.
Yeah, I'm not really a good joke person. But I got a couple that I heard actually pretty recently that I thought were kind of funny.
Yeah.
What's Forrest Gump's password?
I think I've heard this. Is
Okay.
it 141?
One Forrest one. 141. Yep, that's a good one. What's brown and rhymes with Snoop?
I'd say poop.
Nah, Dr. Dre.
That's a
Well,
good
that was
one.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
My kids just hate. I'm a dad joke to the T.
Yeah.
Like everything.
I try to find one.
It's always dad jokes, and they get so mad at me.
They're the best, though.
They are the best.
They're best. They're clean,
Yeah.
and kids hate them,
Yeah,
but
kids
they
hate
laugh
'em,
too.
but they laugh.
They're like,
Yeah.
that's so stupid. But
My
they're
wife
like,
usually just says, "You're so stupid."
Yep,
Like,
that's usually the
constantly.
That's usually the reply.
My wife. That's probably the phrase she says to me more than anything. You're so stupid.
Yeah.
You're so stupid. But she's usually laughing. So
Yeah. No, and that's about all I have too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
I don't know.
No idea. How about, here's a new one today.
Oh, okay.
What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Yeah. We need to do like a whole episode of just dad jokes, trying to make each other laugh.
I was telling my wife, like, when I was a kid, probably the funniest joke, and I told it for a long time, but got in trouble several times for it.
Oh, really?
It's not inappropriate, but it just, I guess it kind of is. As a kid. So I was riding with my uncle somewhere, and he's like, knock, knock.
Mm-hmm. Who's there?
Madame.
Madame who?
My damn foot stuck in the door. And I laughed my head off forever. And I tried to tell it at school, got in trouble a couple times.
Jeez.
But that's probably the only joke that I
one.
remember.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, we do. We need to do a joke.
We do. We really do. Alpha Musk, he asks, have you guys ever thought of relocating to a different state that was cheaper, less people?
Yeah, I have.
I have too.
I've looked at some different locations. I always look at the states that I forget even exist. You know, like Nebraska, Arkansas.
I do too.
They're not very expensive to live in.
Dude, yeah, we were looking at Kansas. There's some
Kansas, I heard, it's pretty cheap to live in
there.
too.
In really, like, because we could make some good money, sell our house, move away, and probably come out free and clear with a home or something. But like, the hard part is we got good jobs here. Our family is here. It's like,
that's
how do
the
you,
biggest thing.
What do you? Yeah, how do you make that transition? It's
like
got to be really worth
you
it.
get you're going to be paying less. You're going to have a smaller mortgage. Probably more land, but you don't have your family support. That's a big deal. That's a hard. It's like, where do you? How do you determine when it's a better deal?
Yeah, and so a lot of people would make that decision not based on family, but
I think so too.
Mine is like, I gotta be near family.
Yeah,
either
too.
my family or my wife's family. And like here where we're at, it's like
you're better.
both.
You're going to be better off.
Yeah. So, but I have thought about it, and we dream about it all the time. Like we'll send each other, like, look at this house. It's like $75,000 on
so
50
crazy
acres.
what you can like. What's out there?
It's insane.
If you were willing to just live out in the middle of nowhere,
a lot of people are.
Yeah, and I'm jealous that they can do it. But I'm always like driving through places. I'm like, what do these people do for work? Like, where would you work?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I can't work on.
I would have to like move my family and my wife's family with this. You guys got to come.
Yeah,
we're moving to
You need
Kansas.
to do unboxing videos or something. I don't know how
figure it out. Yeah, I don't know either.
But yeah, no, I have. I thought about it. I'd love to live in the Northwest, but it's not cheap.
No.
The West Coast sucks. And I was just looking. Do you know what state has the biggest square footage per family?
No.
Utah.
Oh, does it? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Everybody builds massive houses here for no apparent reason. The Lord, look what I got. The Lord said he could have.
Yeah. I got a side-by-side do out in the backyard.
It needs its own house.
Yeah. I got to have 150,000 square feet.
I got a pool house. I got a car garage. I got a side-by-side garage.
I got another couple bedrooms for my 556.
And my tithing house. Just kidding.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That ain't yours. Dantrod. Dantrod.
Dantrod.
Dantrod.
Can't even make fun of it.
Yeah. It's a good name.
Yeah.
Can't make fun of that one.
Well done, Dan.
Dantrod. If you could only have 5 pieces of equipment to put in a bug out bag, what would they be and why? P.S. The bag doesn't count as a piece of equipment.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is.
I'm sure they're pretty similar.
This is hard. This is hard, Cam.
It is hard.
So number 1, I'm gonna go with the Sawyer Mini.
Good one.
Okay. I like to drink
That's
water.
on my list as well.
Beautiful. I like to drink water. I like that water to be clean. I like it to be easy to clean.
And not worry about, is this still filtering?
Yeah.
It's 100,000 gallons.
Yeah.
It's probably still filtering.
Yeah. Unless you're drinking a lot of damn water, it's still working.
Right.
Okay, so Sawyer Mini. Second one, fixed blade knife. I mean, it's going to have to be a nice one, obviously.
Right.
I didn't pick out.
I picked a Tops Field Craft. I like that knife.
It's a great knife.
Use it. It's durable. It's a good knife.
All around great knife, especially for.
But yeah, fixed blade knife. Exactly.
Next one, Bic lighter.
Yep, I put that on there too.
Nice. We're 3 for 3, aren't we?
We are.
Beautiful. Then I'm going with a tarp.
I went with a bivvy.
Okay, great. That's a great choice.
Tarp probably going to cover more, and that's probably better.
Depends. I mean,
but a bivvy,
either
keep you
or.
warm. You can use it to collect water, soil, put soil in it.
What are you doing? I'm just collecting soil in my bivvy. On a bug out?
Yeah, it's mixing while I travel.
Yeah.
Shake it up.
It was great stuff. It's going to grow some good corn, probably.
Oh, man.
Taking it with me.
Yes.
Okay. And then the last one is a first aid kit.
Okay. And I said a headlamp.
Okay, that's
Gotta
great.
see
too.
where you're going.
You do have to see where you're going.
And I might be traveling at nighttime.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I just figured.
That's hard. 5 things is tough. You ain't gonna do that.
You ain't going to. This is stupid. We wouldn't do
Terrible
this.
question,
Terrible
Dan
question.
Trott. Great
God.
name, terrible question.
Yeah. It's a tough one, though.
Yeah.
But you know what I would probably really put in there?
Gun.
Nah, nutrient survival.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably what I put in there.
Boy.
Recently, we were on their podcast, the Nutrient Survival Wolfpack podcast. You got to go check it out on YouTube. We had a blast with those guys because we love nutrient survival. This stuff is made with real ingredients. It's made in America to keep Americans healthy, strong, and alert, perfect for today and ready for anything ahead. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, Cam.
No, we don't.
And that's why you got to have nutrient survival. It has hearty, delicious entrees that are nutrient-dense snacks, immunity-boosting drinks, strength-building shakes, all the stuff you need. Each with 40 essential nutrients available in handy singles, daily-use pantry packs, durable cans, and then they have the 3 to 90-day survival kits. Keep your world safe and your body in peak condition. That's the thing, guys. You can't just go through the apocalypse eating dog turd. You got to have good stuff.
Dehydrated dog turd.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like maybe it's a powdered donut, but it's not. That's a dehydrated dog turd.
Is that an ice cream sandwich? Yes.
Eat it. Have fun. I'm going to have my NRE, Nutrition Ready to Eat.
Such a good
These things
idea.
are awesome. Head over to Nutrient Survival. Use our code CASUALPREPPERS. You're going to get 10% off. You're going to support the podcast, and you're going to have really good long-term shelf life food that's going to sustain you through any emergency that the Lord can send your way.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you got to be excited about
Yeah.
that.
Anything's got Hardy in the name, I gotta have it.
You got to.
I gotta
He
have
loves
it.
all the Hardy Boys books.
Yes.
He loves hearty, delicious stews.
Anything's Hardy, delicious.
Yeah.
Hardy gloves from Harbor Freight.
Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good
those
stuff.
are good. Yeah, I got some of those.
Those are good gloves.
All right, this one came from C. Serrano 03. He got married a year before I did. Would you guys rather live in the Fallout universe or in the This War of Mine universe?
That's a good one.
That's a hard question.
I know. For me, I just said the Fallout environment. I don't know if I'd choose it. It's just what I picture being in.
Yeah, no, I get that.
It's like, man, it's going to be this rough, like desolate. Everything's going to be dead and you're going to be fighting off mutants and
Yeah.
stuff. So I don't know. That one is the one I picked. I'm like, it'd be awful. But I think, you'd be shooting things more and not worrying as much about it. It's like mutant. So maybe
how you do
maybe
it.
a little more exciting.
That's how you do it when they come up on you.
Yeah.
Mutant.
Yeah. Stealing stuff, I wouldn't feel quite as bad because I'm like, man, just the world's just in chaos.
It is.
Everybody, there's no coming back from this.
No, it is.
So it wouldn't feel as bad.
That's
like
right.
Hoarding
Yeah.
and
I get that.
looting and all that good stuff.
I get that. So I went with This War of Mine. I just feel like, that radiated wasteland with mutants roving the countryside. I just feel like it's not conducive to survival in
Nope.
any way, shape, or form,
Yeah,
right?
no.
I think a war-ravaged country probably gives me a slightly better chance at survival.
Yeah.
It's bleak. It's depressing.
Right.
It's... Ugh. This
It's
War of
just-
Mine is tough, man.
It is tough.
Like, you have to play that game
It's one of the few games
in a
that
state
like
of mind.
makes you feel like that. Like I still remember stealing like a can of food because the group I was with needed food and
Yeah.
I stole it from these old people and I felt bad about it in real life. I
Yeah.
thought about it at night. I'm like, I shouldn't have done it.
Why did I
ruin
do
the
that?
game? I
Yeah.
ruined the game.
Ruined my life.
But that's
Yeah.
man, that's a good game.
It
like
is.
if you really want to try a game that it's real to what
Yeah.
the situation could be, that's a good.
I like it because it's like simple, like, and it's not complicated in any way. You can just get it on your iPad or something and play.
You can, yeah,
I've
it's on
played
my
it
iPad
forever.
now.
I have to check that out again.
I know I've wanted to play it again too.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
For sure.
Makes you think.
For sure.
The Prepper Syndicate. What do you think the biggest prepper myth is?
So when I read this, I wasn't 100% sure. Like, is it like myths people believe about preppers?
I don't know
Or
either.
myths that preppers believe?
I didn't think either about the details of that.
So So I had a hard time with this one, but I went with the ever popular on this podcast is the 5.56 is all you need.
Yeah.
And that should be your main focus. Because I do say that because when we started this podcast, that was one of the main things that we kept running into. It's just like you go to a prepper podcast and like every second episode was about guns and ammo and armor plates and reloading, and I get that. That stuff is awesome. But in no way should that be your focus as a prepper. I mean, we say it so often that it's
for the majority.
Yeah.
For sure.
For everybody.
For everybody. Yeah.
There's a 99% chance you're never going to have to use that 5.56 in a true survival or grid down situation. Like it's a 99% chance.
Things are very bad
Yeah.
if you are doing that.
And here's the thing, it almost never comes to that. In history, it's very rare that it comes to that. It has happened, yes, for sure. But there's very few and far between. So it's super fun. It's great. It's awesome. But that should never be the focus of your preparations. If you're focused on stuff that's super practical first, right? Which is like
Lay's potato chips
and fizzy water. That shit can eat
Coke
anytime.
and macaroni.
Coke and macaroni, right? But if you're looking at things, like fresh, clean water in your home and food in your pantry and your freezer and emergency lighting if the power goes out, that stuff, like I guarantee you at some point,
you're going to use that.
You're going to use it, all right? Not saying you're not going to use weapons or guns or ammo because you can go out and shoot that whenever you want. But as far as survival and prepping goes, probably not going to have to use it.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably.
No, I think that's good. Mine kind of goes a little along with that. It's just the myth that like everything will be chaos and everybody will fight and like scavenge and like I really think truthfully, and this is coming from me and I'm a cynic, like I do think that people will come together more and be more helpful. Yeah. You can't rely on that. You got to kind of prepare in a way that you're like self-sustaining. Yeah. But I do think people will I think they'll come together more. I think that people will help each other out more than what like movies and stuff show. Yeah, it's a mixed people just
bag.
Going chaotic and like fighting each other and shooting each other in the streets and looting places. Like there's going to be some of that, but I think the majority, small places, towns, like I think people are going to help out more. I think they're going to come together more. Like I just watched the movie on the cave rescue for those kids that got trapped in that cave, and just like all the people that came to like volunteer to help, just to do something to
kids
help.
They didn't
like
even
that happens
know.
all the time. Like, and so I think that the majority of people will be better than what movies portray.
I like to think that too.
That's my myth.
I really do.
Buster.
There's my myth, Buster.
And my myth, Buster.
I just became a Northern Plowboy. You're. What's that?
Hold him down and I'll do it. I'm the Northern Plowboy.
Your Bugging Out spinoff podcast was phenomenal, and the Hunting for Bigfoot film was super entertaining. Are there any other spinoffs that you have in the works, or is there a chance of a sequel to any of your previous stuff? By the way, now that you finally managed to get the wives back, it's probably a good time to start thinking about getting Kern back on for another episode. Hashtag burn rubber, stay out of trouble. Hashtag have a Pepsi.
Nice.
I like that.
Have a Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi. Appreciate you.
I forgot we said to have a Pepsi like all the time on that one.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching to those two things. As
Seriously.
of right now, we don't have a plan for either of those projects. So really, the Bigfoot project is probably the most successful thing we've ever done. When you look at the numbers, I mean, it was massively successful.
Yeah.
The problem is it's really hard to follow that up.
It is.
And I also don't want to just follow it up because we think it'll be popular.
Yeah.
Right? Because when we did that, like we had a blast. Like we were really excited to make it, and in the process we were having like so much fun. But we kind of already did it.
Yeah.
Like we went out and we did it and it was fun, and now we need to do something different.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah. It's like could ride that wave.
Yeah.
That's what most people do.
We
but-
totally could ride that wave.
But we want to do something new, and
Yeah.
time is our enemy, man.
It is our enemy. That's the hardest part with all this stuff.
Time
we're
and
doing.
jobs and family.
Yeah, it's really hard to get time to do all of these things. But like, I'd really love to do another podcast similar to Bugging Out because I thought it was super fun, and I
Yeah.
think it's a cool project. But it wasn't like massively successful.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. I mean, most people, if they would have had that many downloads, would be like, "Oh my gosh, we're
Yeah.
the shit," right? But it just didn't do as well as we hoped it would, because that was kind of the plan. If it hit and it was big, then we would do another season. You know, we'd do a couple another season, but just never
Didn't quite hit that.
Didn't like. I mean, it got thousands and thousands of downloads. I'm not saying it wasn't successful. It just wasn't.
Billions and billions.
Billions and billions. So, anyways, but yeah, we do need to get Kern back on too. Dude's
We do.
fun.
That dude is way
I'm
fun.
sure he'll be out again this
He's
next
funny.
year, so we'll get him on.
Yeah. I think he liked it out here.
Yeah, he did.
So,
Hell yeah, he did.
got his face rubbed into
You
the
know-
mat.
you
I
know-
did too.
you did- yeah.
That was super fun.
That's always the best. I got my face rubbed in the mat last night. Every night.
It's just normal, huh?
Yeah, it's just a normal thing.
But yeah, we would love to do more things if we had the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
For
we
sure.
don't, okay? We're trying to get it done.
Yeah.
Carissa DeWitt.
Mm-hmm.
You found a prepper genie and you used your first two wishes on EDC capes and unlimited tactical hamsters.
Man, that's good wishes.
That's a good one.
That's
That would have been my first two.
Prepper Genie. That's
Easy.
like the game genie.
Yep.
Maybe.
Now you have one left.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to decide between one, complete household water storage system with filtration.
'Kay.
Two, deluxe off-grid outdoor kitchen with unlimited propane.
Oh, man.
Number three, the ultimate bug-out vehicle of your choice and a Red Dawn-style store raid to load it up.
I mean, is this really even a choice? when
There's
it
no
comes down
choice
to
here.
it? Like, it's three.
These are great.
Mhm.
These are great.
Mm-hmm.
But you blew it out of the water with that number three.
Yeah, that's like, come on. How do you choose? How do you not choose
You had to
the
make
BOV?
some like, you had to make it a little hard in some way. It doesn't
Yeah.
have tires or something like that.
Yeah. No, I'm going with the bug out vehicle plus a store raid to load it
It's
up.
too much. There's
And-
too much in that.
And by the way, that is my favorite scene in the whole movie of Red Dawn. 100% the best scene. When they get in that truck, they run to the store and they just start loading it up. And it's just like quick shots of them grabbing arrows and soda and footballs and food and just loading
So
it.
exciting.
Oh my gosh, it
You're
is
like,
the
man,
best.
that's a dream.
I know. I keep rewinding it, watching it over and over.
Store
again.
raid would be so fun.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
But yeah,
BOV.
bug out vehicle of your choice, man,
I don't
that's a
even know-
dream.
I don't even know what it would be though.
I don't even know either.
What would it be?
I don't know. That's tough.
I don't know.
There's so many options.
I know.
Like I just want this big old like Star Wars looking tank thing
Yeah,
that
maybe.
like, you know,
Yeah.
that you can sleep in and you can crush things. But
I saw like a decked out Land Cruiser the other day.
But
driving
stuff like
through town.
that's awesome,
Oh,
man.
That is so bad.
yeah.
There's so many. Yeah, there's a million different
I
ones
don't
that
know.
would be cool. So I
That's
don't
a
know.
good one.
Good one, Carissa.
Good one.
It's one from Thomas P. Enos. He asks, "What stuff are you eyeballing of the other person?"
Forgot about him.
What stuff are you eyeballing?
He didn't forget about
You know,
it.
he knows it, yeah. What stuff are you eyeballing of the other person that you are going to take when their wife sets up the yard sale during their wake?
There's a good chance my wife's hosting one right now.
Yeah, I drive by his
These
house.
backpacks drive me nuts.
I drive by his house once a week just in case.
It's a good idea.
You know what I mean?
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. But 100% I'm taking the BOV. I'm taking the Ford.
Yeah.
What's that, 77?
It's like
Ford?
oh! That's 78. I never with a tire. No, it's 77.
I like
Oh.
the fenders. You got the original fenders.
My son's dad and brother have been fixing them one.
That drivetrain is the best in the whole class of vehicles like that. It's amazing.
You got lockers up front, I know.
Guarantee you. Yeah. They don't make them like this no more. It's a
And there's
class.
like a silence. You're just like, well, I gotta go. See ya.
See you later. Yeah, but that's what I'm taking.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
park it in
okay.
my
My
driveway.
wife would probably give it to you.
Yeah, I might.
Well, give the truck to you.
You're dead, man.
His guns.
You don't know.
I'm gonna take Kobe's gun pile.
These are mine.
We always talk about the guns and how they're not important, but I'd take your guns.
Yeah.
You got good.
These are going with me when I die. All right.
I'll take those muscles right off you, boy.
Yeah. No, there's some good guns in
Kobe
there.
has some good guns.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd take them because I don't have that good of guns. So therefore, henceforth forevermore, I take those guns.
And it came to pass that I took all the guns that he had. And it was
journal
good.
entry.
And it was good.
Dear diary,
Yeah.
henceforth forevermore, the guns belong to me.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
And it came to pass I was a happy man the rest of my life.
No more outlines, amen. Yeah.
Amen, sir.
All right. Max Donovan.
2 X's. Woo, one more X, that shit get crazy.
Max
Yeah.
Donovan.
My triple X.
Donovan. Do you think
Donovan?
it's worth having so much supplies in your bug out bag when on foot in a van scenario?
Scenario.
Do you think you will come across items in your travels? So he's like, you want to take a big bag full of stuff, or you just think you're going to come across stuff?
You want to just take an empty plastic Walmart bag and pick up stuff as you go?
Adopt a highway. You can get a whole bunch of stuff along the way.
You're just walking along the highway picking stuff
You
up.
probably could find a lot. Here's a knife. Here's a body.
That's another Seinfeld
Is it
episode.
really?
Have you seen that one? Kramer adopts a highway. And he's like, he wants to make it like nice wide lanes so it's fun to drive in. So he blacks out the lines, but it causes all these wrecks because people are going. Oh my gosh, this is the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's probably safer and better to just overpack your bag and not assume you're just gonna find it along the way.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Like, there is a view where you should take minimal gear,
Yeah.
and so you could
a true bug out
Yeah.
bag is not.
yeah, and then you can scavenge along the way. But good Lord, that would not be a great way to go about it.
No.
Just like, I just brought a bottle of water. I'm good. I'm gonna find stuff
I got
on
a
the way.
filter. I need to find a water.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's just too heavy. You gotta
I got the
have
food,
stuff.
but I don't have the pots and pans. I was going to get them on the way. Yeah, I hope I'll come across a hubcap or something.
No, I don't know.
Like, I think it's just safer. Like, you can shed gear. You know what I mean? You're like, man, my back hurts. No more 5.56.
Take it.
But trying to find that 5.56.
Yeah, it's not
story.
great. Yeah. So yeah, no.
I'm gonna
Max.
overpack.
Oh yeah,
overpack.
Phil Zito.
Zito.
Have you ever honestly considered doing the daily fear/apocalypse videos to drive up subscribers and views? Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. And yes, honestly, we have considered this because you see those guys on YouTube. Boy, they got views coming out their A-holes, and their B-holes, and their C-holes. They got so many views. It works, but we just can't do it in good conscience.
And our COVID, like during COVID, we came out with that. We're like, this is a popular subject. People are freaked out. So yeah, we rode that. We rode that train a little bit.
I've been on that train, bought that ticket, got
But yeah,
off.
it's totally not us. Like,
No.
it's not. Yeah, that's a quick grab, but where does it go from there?
Let me tell you, I got some inside information. Stuff's about to get weird.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you could do that
I don't either.
twice a week.
I talked to my uncle who works with the military over and back east. You better
Something's
be
about to
ready
happen.
for military lockdown.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's like, at
martial
what
law.
point?
I heard that. I can't tell you how many times during COVID, I had like 3 people message me and they're like, I don't know. I know from a guy that's talked to somebody higher up that said,
Yeah.
pretty much we should be ready. And that's what they said. You better be ready for martial law because it's coming. It's coming.
Like, at what point do people stop listening to you?
That's what I'm wondering.
Like, how does it work? I don't
know.
get it.
You'll have your diehards, but for the majority, they're going to be like, this guy's a douche.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. But it works.
Yeah.
It works.
It does.
Yep.
Fear mongers. I love when people say that we're fear mongers.
Yeah.
It's great.
It is great.
Lee Greenwood.
Isn't that the guy who sings Proud to Be an American? Lee Greenwood?
All right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's a listener. That's not how he spells his name, but
America.
and now we gotta pay for that song.
Nah, another way I say.
Nah. That
Best
wasn't
way
even the right melody.
No, best way to gray man your EDC knife and multi-tool. I didn't know how to answer this.
Yeah, it's really hard because like I don't know how you do that. The biggest thing for me is just
Spray it color of denim.
I just like I don't mind my clip hanging out, but if I'm going somewhere where maybe I don't want to be seen with a knife in my pocket, I just take the clip and then just put it in my pocket.
Good idea.
Right?
Because I usually I'm like, let her clip down.
Dude, I went to a Jazz game last week. Got out of the car. I walked all the way up to the thing, and I'm like, oh, I got a knife in my pocket.
Oh crap! Yeah.
And usually, like, if it was like a $15 throwaway knife, I probably would have just tried to hide it and come back for it. But it was a
nice
Spyderco. It was one of my Spyderco, so I had to walk all the way back. And my wife's like, "You got to do a video on how the dumbness is, or something." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." Yeah.
No, I'm not going to.
No, I'm not going to.
But yeah, I don't have a good answer for that. Maybe hide it in a key knife.
Like that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Or a cane knife, you know. Walk with a cane, you got your knife in there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Spray coat it with like a denim texture.
Denim texture. That'll work. I don't know.
That's just a piece of my pants.
Yeah.
What do you want this? I don't have an answer for that one.
Jaden Durbin. He asks, as the snow has already started to fall in some parts of the country, have you guys started getting prepped for winter yet? Side question, do you guys do any skiing? Long-term winter...
I didn't see any of this.
Long winter ski trips means I have to have my vehicles prepared in case something goes wrong.
Yeah. I used to go skiing, snowboarding until I got married. I can't afford it.
So I lived like 15 minutes from Park City, Utah. Obviously, best skiing on the planet.
Yeah.
Shut your face if you don't think it is.
No, I agree. It's amazing.
But I used to, every week I was snowboarding, but it was so cheap. You were on the honor roll in high school, you could get a season pass for like $99.
Yep.
So we would.
I got on that, and then I skipped school.
Then we
skipped school to go snowboard.
100%. I had seminary's last hour. I would go.
Backfired.
Yeah.
I wonder if that program still exists.
I don't know. It's probably $999, and that's cheap.
What does Vernal have? On the roll, you can go to shooting range for free.
That's probably what it is. You can go horn hunting anytime you want.
5 gallons of side-by-side
free
gas
camo jacket. Free camo jacket. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have started
Fossil, bag of fossils.
bag of dinosaur bones. A little bit of oil.
Petrified turd. Anyway.
Whole can of oil. No.
Yeah, well, that's...
I have started to think about the winterizing process. I've done some stuff around the house, you know what I mean? But I am going to very soon start to do that full overhaul on the vehicle kits and winterizing the bug out bags here in the next few weeks. I just haven't got to it yet. Too many other things going on, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have thought about it.
Yep, I got a plan, haven't put it into action yet.
For sure, yeah.
I've already got a list of things. It's like I got to reseal some of my doors, my front and my back door.
You got to reseal that back door,
reseal
boy.
my drawers. But
reseal that back door.
I need to get new tires on my car, and I'm thinking of like...
Looks like you got racing slicks on there right now.
Did you see them?
Yeah, man.
They're bad.
I'm like, oh, man.
Speaking of preparedness...
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Practice what you preach, boy. That car, though, I've been like, I want to get rid of it. So it's just like, I don't want to put $1,000 of tires into it. But yeah, apocalypse is going to happen tomorrow. And I'm going to get nowhere. It ain't my bug out vehicle, okay?
No, it ain't.
I'm going to siphon out all the gas out of that thing.
Yeah.
But I've looked at like an all-wheel drive vehicle to go back and forth to work and stuff like that. So yes. I've been thinking about the winterizing.
Yep.
And changing everything and ruining
my life.
Taking vitamin D to not get depressed.
Yeah. Good luck.
So
yeah. That's a good one. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good one. Where are we at?
Charlie Welsh.
Welsh? Oh yeah, we haven't gotten past
Grape
that.
juice fortune.
Charlie Welsh. Are your kids homeschooled, private schooled, or do you send them to the government indoctrination camps called public schools? I don't know if you're joking around here, Charlie, or a lot of people have that feeling. But
they do. I think it's hard because I think where we live, there's less of that in the public schools.
I think there's too.
Do you know
That's
what I mean?
the thing. I think we're kind of lucky.
We're kind of lucky.
We don't get a lot of the
yeah
Wasatch Front garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I even think that Utah as a whole has a little bit less of that. There is some. Like in some districts.
There's some kickback, and so it kind of keeps it
for sure
back. It kind of keeps it how it used to be.
So yeah, two of my kids go to a charter school, so that is public-ish, right?
Ish, yeah.
And then my oldest is in that old public high school.
Yeah. We had a recent event here where a kid was stopped before and supposedly had a plan to go to school with a gun. Like they stopped him before. I know a lot of people that pulled their kid out of the school, and so I didn't see the reason behind that. I'm like, it's terrifying, and I'm terrified every day. I'm glad that they were able to thwart that, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want my kid to be like they would die at home. Yeah. My wife would kill them, and our marriage would fall apart.
And that's not worth it.
And so they go to public school.
They die.
Yeah. And there is some crap that I hear and see and know that they tell me. I'm like, man, but I don't know how to avoid it. Like,
you can't avoid all that stuff.
Like, they're going to be in the real world at some point outside of school. They're going to live and work in an environment that has the same crap.
I think if you're being...
So I'm just trying to teach their morals at home.
Yeah, if you're an attentive parent, they can overcome all that stuff. Yeah. As long as they understand, like, you know what I mean? They know what it is.
And maybe they'll fall. Maybe they'll have some mistakes.
And you're going to have to say, okay, that was dumb. Yeah. Or that stuff is stupid. Don't listen to that, right? And so, yeah, I don't know. I get it.
I do too.
For some people, it makes sense.
But I couldn't have my kids home.
No, me either.
Murder them.
Yep. Patrick Rolzajan, would you do another podcast with Vardag's Prepping?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it in person this time.
Yeah.
In Sweden.
In Sweden. Yeah. Bring us over.
Yeah.
You pay for the trip, we're there.
We will be there in a second.
Can we stay in your basement?
Yeah.
Can we stay in your bunker? Because you guys all got bunkers over there, I hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, absolutely. Yep, Patrick.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
Nick Ends.
Nick Ends.
You like my ends?
It's like burn ends, you know?
Yeah.
Just the ends.
Who's going to be the first crazy dictator to set off a nuke? Putin, Kim Jong-un, or Trump?
Well, we're actually the first ones to set off a nuke.
Yeah.
So
that is a
first and only one.
Sore spot
pretty much
in our history.
I really don't think it's going to happen, to be honest with you.
I don't either. I think of the three, obviously, Putin's got his finger on.
Yeah, Putin's the closest.
He's the one that seems the biggest nuke threat just because
he's got lots of them.
I don't even know if they'll lift off the ground anymore with Russia.
Well, here's the thing. Russia has a lot of them.
They do.
We don't know about Kim Jong-un. He might have one, but it's like a Fisher-Price nuke. You know what I mean? Or VTech nuke or something. Like, it's just not.
VTech for sure.
You know what I mean? It's like they're all dying of radiation already from it over there because they don't know what they're doing. So I'm not that worried about them.
I'm not too worried about that one.
Trump doesn't have any nukes.
No.
So
he's got some documents, but I don't know if he has any nukes.
Yeah. So I don't know. Here, you know what it's like. It's so crazy. Like I didn't really know that people were super scared about the nuke thing, and obviously they are.
Yeah.
If I can give you one bit of advice, stop listening to the 24-hour news cycle. Just get out of it.
Yeah.
It has changed my life, but
speaking
for
of
the
fear
better.
mongers.
Yeah. 1,000,000,000% better my life has been.
Yeah.
Since I've stopped getting into that crap.
You get fed with garbage.
Oh my gosh, it's never ending. Like I see it like in my grandparents and my parents, and they'll be like, hey, did you hear about this? I'm like, nope, I was doing something fun at my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't care. I continue to prepare and, prep just like normal, but like, you don't get caught up in like every tiny bit of information that somebody's giving you.
Yeah.
Ugh. Blech.
But it goes back to the, control what you can control.
Yes.
Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, if they fire a nuke off, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And if it becomes an all-out nuke war, then goodbye. Like,
Adios,
there's
muchachos.
nothing you can do to stop it. Like,
like it's going to happen. And you've prepared what you've prepared, and you'll do the best you can.
Just
moving
keep
forward.
preparing. And you'll be fine.
Yeah. I like
or
it.
not.
Yeah. The one thing I really want to do to get more prepared is to get like a nice jacket for all weather.
Yeah.
You want to know where I want to get that? Because Off the Grid Surplus just came out with a brand new jacket.
That's a great.
It's called the Afterburner.
I haven't looked at it. I saw
it's pretty rad.
An email. I want to look at it.
Yeah. It's a soft shell 4-way stretch jacket. It's got 4 pockets. Obviously, it's got
they're material. They're materials from space, man.
I know.
Good stuff.
Well, it's made from the same fabric invented during World War II to increase the strength of parachutes. Did you know that?
Wow.
Yeah, the Afterburner jacket is durable. It's like that mid-weight jacket. It's breathable. It's soft shell. You take, from the rig to the trail to the river to wherever. It's pretty badass. And if you want to go get it, you can go to offthegridsurplus.com and use our code
Casual
casual.
right now.
Okay. Use our code CASUALPREPPERS.
Look at that.
Oh, gosh, how good does that look?
Look at that.
You want to put that on your body.
Man, I put those pants on, be camo, basically.
Cam. Oh. Yeah.
Blend in.
Yeah, so 15% off with our code, CASUALPREPPERS15. Oh, my gosh. You guys, I don't know why you're not there yet. Get to the freaking offthegridsurplus.com and get yourself a jacket because they're cool.
That is a cool looking jacket.
Moving on. This one came from Sheldon Lehman. If all the adults were to die, would your kids A, survive, B, die, C, take over the world and build a golden statue to you and you're awesome?
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Mine will die. B.
Die.
They are so helpless sometimes.
That's hilarious.
Like, Ellis, maybe. He'd probably be taken captive by other neighborhood kids because they're obsessed with him. Like, they
Really?
just, like, he's so funny. And
He's hilarious.
Love him
Yeah.
because he's at that age. Like, everybody loves a 4-year-old, right?
Yeah, like that. It is that age where it's like he's just cool.
He's funny.
He's
super
cute,
funny. and
everything
he
he
comes
does.
up with some funny things.
Yeah.
Bennett's a pretty big entertainer. Like, makes some stupid decisions, so anybody could talk him into anything.
Yeah.
So he might do well. Finn is in his own world. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't have interest in any other human beings.
Yeah.
Only the ones that'll serve him. So
Hey, that's what it takes. Sometimes.
And unless he finds somebody to pour him a bowl of cereal,
Mm-hmm.
he'll just sit on the couch and die.
Just waste away.
He will.
Yeah.
He just like he'll just watch TV till he's dead. He won't eat. It's like, but I honestly think that my kids will all just kind of follow that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just like, well, there's nobody here to take care of us. We have to do things on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Dead.
Okay,
But-
I get that. So I'm not sure. Like, I think my kids can make it work. They know where all my
I think your
preps are.
kids do.
They know where all my preps are. They know that I've got like a whole bunch of preparedness books on my shelf, so they'd probably like figure stuff out. But it's going to be the Wild Wild West for a bit. Like, it's going to get hairy. But I think eventually they'll work it out. My youngest, 100% will become the queen of the neighborhood. Like, she will be like a post-apocalyptic little warlord. And she will just
I
like
can kind of see that.
she will have a whole bunch of little drones that will do whatever she wants. She already has it. It's like the weirdest thing.
You'll be brought to her.
Oh, yes.
Like if you get caught in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Thrown down before her. and She's
Yep.
just like,
She'll be sitting in a big old chair crafting something, and they'll bring up some kids, and she'll be like,
what kind of crafting
what kind
supplies can you give us?
How much glue you got? You know what I mean, or something like that. But she already has like these little drones all over the neighborhood. Like the other day, I came home and it was kind of dark, and it was like her and like 5,500 kids. I don't know where they all came from, but they're all playing in like the road. And all of a sudden I heard her, kids! And she like yelled like a whole bunch of names. Get out of the road! There's cars coming! And so they're like, okay, Emmy. And they all came off. Like, I was like,
This little leader.
yeah. She's like running around like on a scooter, like telling everybody what to do.
Just on a Segway.
Yeah.
Get over there.
So 100%.
If you're going to play on the grass.
yeah, she will be like this little warlord.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Probably have like a big scepter,
Yeah.
or something that
That's made. That she made.
That she made. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Austin Page, what is the biggest argument you two have ever had? We're not married, Austin.
No, we aren't. To be honest, I don't even remember.
I don't think there's
having,
ever
like,
been like a big
a real
frustrating
argument.
fallout. There's probably
Uh-uh.
some annoyances of my procrastination over like stuff that needs to get done, outlines,
But I don't remember.
ideas to like, come up with an idea of
Uh-huh.
something. That's probably the most annoying thing that
But I don't remember like really having an argument.
I don't either.
We keep it pretty superficial. It's hard to have an argument when you're just making jokes all day long.
Seriously.
You know
No.
what I mean?
You stole my joke.
Yeah,
No, there ain't.
but I don't remember.
I don't
having
either.
Arguments, so
I think the best argument still was not between me and you, but it was me and you towards my brother's friend Mike.
that's right, huh?
Man, we pissed him off.
But That was a video game argument, though.
It was.
Yeah, he was so mad.
He was super mad. He still like holds a grudge.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it was weird.
I'm trying to even remember how it all came about, but it was just
yeah,
I don't
like
know.
a survival game, and he like
He was mad.
while we were offline, like took all of our stuff.
Oh, that's
and
what it
so
was.
we had revenge on him.
He didn't like the revenge.
He did not. It did not go over well. He felt like we were teaming up, and we were like, "Yeah, we did."
You
'cause
took all our
cheated,
stuff
boy.
when we were out.
Yeah. It's pretty funny,
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
but no,
Forgot about that. Kyle Nixon.
comrades.
Yeah,
Okay.
comrade. What are your predictions for this coming year? Just fun guessing, obviously.
Okay, you want a fun guess?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, what if China invaded Russia? They're weak. They're next door.
Russia is weak.
The-
Never mind.
That's an ambassador.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Weak in Russia struggles on for a while and then asks NATO for help. Could you imagine? Because China's right there, man.
I know.
They could. Yeah,
They definitely could.
It was like a weird daydream thing. I'm like, man, could you imagine? Russia's not showing very much strength right now.
Yeah.
And they're weakened. It's like China's like, hey, perfect opportunity to take over a lot more land.
That's a good one. I hope that happens.
Yeah, that would be an interesting
Let
one,
them
right?
fight it out.
I would too. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Throw friggin' North Korea in that.
Yeah.
Poor Japan and South Korea would be caught up.
Oh, it'd be a mess. Yeah.
India would be there too.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got a couple of predictions.
Okay.
Cam will come to a jiu-jitsu class in 2023.
In 2023.
Okay?
Okay.
Don't make me a liar. All right. And then we're going to do an entire episode is either Satan or chipmunks.
That's right.
Right?
We do both of them before every podcast.
Every podcast. So one time we're going to do it.
Chipmunks or Satan.
Yeah.
Bit contrast.
Yeah, it is. I'm finally going to purchase or acquire a generator. I've talked about it forever.
Believe it when I see it.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I think we're going to get some insane news about aliens
I
next
hope
year.
so.
I don't know what it is.
That's the one I hope you're right
but it's
on.
going to be big.
Be good.
It's going to be big.
I like that one.
Okay, good.
Those are good.
Yep.
I hope they all come true.
Okay.
Alfred Gunn.
With two ends.
Yeah.
Two ends.
Which one of you would win an arm wrestling contest? If y'all can't answer this truthfully, then arm wrestle as soon as you're done reading this.
100% Cameron. Have you seen the guns he's got? I've got these.
Not anymore. I got an injured elbow.
I got like 4-inch buys. He's got 18-inch
Mine are
buys.
only
Mine are only 4. So
That's
I know.
what I thought, too.
I strength.
Wonder who knows that movie.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Strength. Arm strength is not my.
I don't know. It doesn't
Not
come
my-
down to muscles, though, man.
Arm wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so, but
It's got to.
There is some in that, but
Yeah.
not always.
Yeah. So
I was a good arm wrestler in high school, but left arm, which is weird.
left
I'm
arm.
right-handed, but wrestled way better with the left.
Did you? Huh. I've never been a good arm wrestler. Like I have really long arms, and they're also skinny and weak, so it makes it hard. Like those people with the short
don't know.
arms, they're like
It's true.
They got you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. So 100%
Have you
Cameron.
ever seen that guy from like Germany that's an arm wrestling champ? He's a little scrawny body and arm, and then this one's like, boom.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's huge. Big old forearm. I'm like, what you doing with that arm, buddy?
You gotta take it down a notch, bro.
Slow it down.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
So Cameron, he's gonna win.
I don't know about that.
100%.
Did you read that? Alfred Gunn?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
The Arty Outdoorsman. Can you say Herefordshire? I just like, anyway. I'm not going to say any of them.
Why?
Warwickshire.
Yeah. So obviously, in our last episode, we had a bunch of towns from the UK that we butchered, but they freaking spell them so stupid.
They do.
Like I kept saying Leicestershire, but apparently it's like Leicestershire or something.
I just said it wrong too.
Yeah,
I just looked at it because
doesn't make any sense.
I watched the Premier League. I should know how to say this.
I don't know.
But I always look at it and it like baffles your mind.
It does. It doesn't make any sense. So, anyways, no, I can't. All right, Brian France. Here's our last one.
Isn't it just like
No, it's it's like Leicestershire. You don't even say Leicestershire because that's how I said
Leicestershire.
it. And
Something
everybody's
like that. Like
yeah, Leicestershire. Yeah.
Leicestershire or something. Yeah.
Last one, Brian France. Would you rather have
Leicestershire City, yeah.
Would you rather have to fight the alien or the predator?
Oh man, I'm gonna go with Predator. Mm-hmm. The aliens are terrifying.
Me too, man.
They're quick and freaky, and they stealthy and stab you. Like them.
So I'm going with Predator as well. If I remember,
They'll both kill me.
Yeah, if I remember the Predator movies, though, he kind of gives up, or he doesn't want to kill somebody if they're not good sports.
That's true,
right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not gonna put up much of a fight, anyways. I can't even win an arm wrestling match. He's just gonna move on.
He's
I
like,
think.
yeah.
You know what
You're
I mean?
not the buck he wants.
No. And also, like with the alien, there's a chance of me becoming a reproductive vessel.
That is the truth.
And
That's
giving birth.
disgusting.
And I don't want any of that happening. So I'm gonna go with Predator.
Yeah. The aliens it's too disturbing.
It is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Predator.
Okay.
You can kill me.
Yeah.
I feel like I just slather myself in mud.
Mm-hmm.
Be a poor sport.
Me too.
And then
100%.
It's good ones.
That's all we got.
All right.
We do have a tack pack though, so we can go through that real quick before we head out on our day. Right, Cameron? The first item in the tack pack is the Brown Coat Tactical Sling. You gotta have a sling. You know, you got a gun, you gotta have a sling on that bad boy. So they've got one in the pack for
This
you.
is a sling.
Yeah, and then we got the Battle Arms Field Pins. So those are cool.
Not push pins.
Nope, field pins.
Field pins.
Then we have the Carbon Fiber Hex Mag, 30-round carbon fiber magazine.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Yeah. Then we have the Red Rock Mag pouch. And then you got a pouch to put that mag in. Pretty dang cool. Then we have the Real Avid Nickel Cleaner Speed Brushes.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And last but not least, the Gunzilla sticker.
I like that sticker.
Yeah, they
That's a good-
always have fun stickers.
Gunzilla.
Use our code CASUALPREPPERS. All right. Anything else, Cameron?
No, that's it.
Okay, stay survived.